Hey guys, it's your girl, Sam Manuel. No, I am not crying in this video, thanks. Being vulnerable is absolutely okay. And this is my safe space, right? This is a safe space for everybody. I hope that I can make you feel more comfortable being vulnerable with yourself. You don't have to be a bad bitch all the time. You don't have to do it. It makes you unapproachable. It doesn't do anything, right? You don't have to be a bad bitch all the time. You're allowed to have emotions. You're allowed to be sensitive. You're allowed to express that. That's one. I decided to come back and kind of come back like this. My hair is growing back. That's another comeback. I've been wanting to get on here for a week maybe now to share with y'all some things, some updates, some pup dates, if you will. But a lot happened emotionally and up here and here that kind of stopped that from happening. So, but I'm here now, and I'm going to share with you some hard truths maybe that I heard last week, this week. I don't know. I'm not really good with time lately. Time is fluid, right? I will preface this by saying sometimes it's hard hearing the way people talk about you. It's hard hearing the way people perceive you, right? It's up to you to kind of put that persona out, what you want people to see, right? But sometimes it's misconstrued. But I'm pretty cool, like 90% of the time. But it is hard hearing what sometimes other people have to say about you if it's not in a positive light. It's hard to swallow that, and there's only so much, well, what they think of you is what they think of themselves, right? Like, what people think of you is how they're projecting their own, like, insecurities onto you, and maybe that's not how you really are, and they're perceiving you that way. But no matter that, or no matter how much, don't let what other people think bother you, XYZ, sometimes it really does get you. It really does kind of snatch your soul and bring your spirits down a little bit, even though you shouldn't let it, right? Right. No matter how much of a, like, bad bitch you are, or, like, how tough you are, or, you could say, like, fuck them to their face, but behind closed doors, it's like, oh man, that really fucking hurt my feelings, And then it kind of makes you think, like, oh, is this what everybody, like, kind of thinks? Is this what everyone sees? Is this what I'm portraying to the world? Yeah, so two things. North Carolina update, right? We love a North Carolina update. Anyway, so what I just talked about is going to have a lot to do with the points I'm going to cover now, actually. I recently discovered why my friend that I was supposed to film with, ex-friend, didn't want to film with me. And it kind of bummed me out, right? It bummed me out a lot, actually, because when I met them, it's so hard to explain this, right? But, when you meet someone, you kind of have, like, you build a connection. You have a connection. Sometimes when you meet someone, boom, right then and there, it's like, oh man, this is going to be my friend, right? This is going to, yeah. And I have that, like, kind of, I get that with very few people, but I kind of, like, get that vibe with some people that I meet. So I was really excited to film with them and create a dialogue and post something here for you guys. And I thought it would really, like, help boost, like, get different perspectives on here and, like, have a nice dialogue, conversation, share each other's viewpoints. And that didn't happen because I don't even know how else to say this. Saying this makes me uncomfortable, but they didn't want to film with me because of my sexual orientation, which sucks. Like, am I not clear enough that I like women on this channel? Is that not conveyed? One, two, I don't want you. That's like the easiest way to put it. I don't want you. I never wanted you, babe. I'm sorry. That wasn't the reasoning of me coming down. And that's such an ugly thought. That's so ugly. That bummed me out. That bums me out. The fact that you didn't want to film with me because you thought I had a crush on you. Come on. My standards are very high. Should I talk to you as if you're watching this? Because I'm sure you will. I don't know why you went around lying, pretending like I didn't know you had a boyfriend, and you created this whole fucking narrative that you didn't have to create. You could have just told me you weren't interested and we could have left it at that. But no! I had to hear through the fucking grapevine that you didn't want to film with me because you thought I liked you and you didn't think that I knew that you had a partner. Hello? We talked about the dates that I was coming, and I have messages of you telling me that's perfect because your partner was coming down that following day. Sweetheart, we both knew. We both knew I was there, and we both knew that it was business related. It was filming related. You had to sit down with me for like less than an hour and film some content with me. If you didn't want to do it, you probably should have told me before I bought a ticket, before I flew down, rented a car. That is inconsiderate, and you will, after hearing that, I know I said you're never welcomed at my table again, but you're really never welcomed at my table again. That is, hearing that, fucking, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that that is a reason people use anymore. Couldn't believe it. The whole trip we talked about your partner. The whole trip we talked about my relationship issues. The whole trip we shared conversations. I felt comfortable enough to share fucking weird shit with you. Why would you do that? That don't make no fucking sense. Did you realize that you did me dirty and you had to come up with some fucking whack excuse as to why we didn't film something? That's wrong. That's really wrong. It's wrong. That was wrong. That was dirty. I didn't take a trip to Miami. I fucking flew to North Carolina. I wouldn't have done that. But I did it. And I guess it was for a reason. And then to discover this at the end of it, at the tail end of it. I am not an easy person. I feel like I'm kind and sweet, but I'm not easy to digest, I guess, for a lot of people. And I say I guess because I never thought this until a couple days ago, when someone told me that my personality is too big and my feelings are too intense. And I'm a fucking Scorpio, baby. I'm a fucking Leo rising. I'm a Scorpio. What the fuck do you want? Big personality, really intense feelings. Oh, but don't worry. There's people you'll meet who'll be on the same level as you. What? Is that why people leave? Is that why people bounce? Is that why people don't stay? The fuck? Oh, you have a flirty personality, so it's possible that, the way you talk to people can be misconstrued. Yeah, if you don't know me that well, maybe. I just want to see the good in the world. That's all. That's all I want. I see the good in everything, even if it's bad. Don't get me wrong, I see the bad in the bad, but I try to see the good in everybody. The sweet side in everybody. They're not that bad, come on, person. And that's fucked me a lot. That's done me dirty a lot of times, having that personality. But that sucks. But is it everybody else's loss or is it mine? So many palm tree things in this house. I got that. I got that. That's my newest addition. I wanted to add that I really go above and beyond for people. I don't ask or want anything back, obviously, but I go above and beyond because I want the people in my life to feel cared for. So if you tell me, oh my God, I really like caramel macchiatos, right? I'm going to bring you one. I'm going to be like, hey, I was thinking about you and I got you this. I'm that type of person. And I don't think a lot of people can swallow that type of personality so easily. And I do it with everybody. People I date, people I'm friends with. It's part of who I am. It doesn't matter what it is either. It could be, oh man, I don't have gas money. Okay, here's $20. I just really want people to feel cared for. Like, here, I made you a cheesecake. Like, here, I made you dinner. Here, I got you a snack. Like, I want people to feel cared for. I think that I care for people the way that I want to be cared for. I've never been cared for like that before, or if I was cared for like that before, I was in a dark place and I wasn't able to accept the care. And maybe other people are in a dark place too and unable to accept the care. But I just want people to feel cared for and heard, and I like doing good things for people. There needs to be more good in the world, right? Like random acts of kindness, and I just want to make people happy. Want to put a smile on someone's face, make their day. It's my goal. It's my goal in life. Make people happy, make people feel good. Someone once told me that that's impossible, but I could try. You're not going to make everyone happy, and that's a good life lesson. You're not going to make everybody happy, but you could give, and it doesn't always have to be received well, but you know, you gave to that person, and maybe they needed it and they just don't know how to receive. Yeah, I wanted to add that. Anyway, bye. I always used to say that I was not changing who I was for anybody, and I don't think I have. However, it is a lot more difficult to find people who are on my level, right? It's a lot more difficult. My standards are really high. I have, a wall here somewhere. And on the other side of that coin, I'm also very open. I'm also very honest. I also convey my feelings in, I guess, a big way. And when people leave and walk out and they don't want anything to do with me, I guess I should start taking this as face value. That my feelings are too intense for them, that my personality is too big for them, that they think that I'm trying to fuck them. Like, I should probably just start assuming that that's why people leave my life. I'm not trying to Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and give that little update. I'm feeling better. Honestly, I'm not crying, so that's a good start. I'm feeling better. I'm gonna start posting some, videos like this, some, rando one-off videos of just me shooting the shit, right? Like, talking shit. Because it's what I do best. I really wanted to wrap this video up by saying, fuck what everybody thinks. Don't don't listen to that. But honestly, sometimes you should listen. Is it going to change the way I act or who I am or what I do? Probably not. But I am going to sit on it. Are these things negative? Honestly, can they be? I don't think they're negative. The way they were presented to me was in a very negative manner. Like, oh, it's to this or to that. I don't want to say you're too much, but are these things bad? That I have a big personality and that I have intense feelings and that I'm more than capable and wanting to express those feelings? I don't think that's a bad thing. And then, yeah, maybe there are going to be only a select few people who could, positive term, because I'm thinking of, put up or tolerate or Maybe there's only going to be a select few people that are willing to stay. Right? Or as it was so nicely put, people who are on the same level as you. My hair's growing. You remember when it was like here? Shit's good, man. I have to do a hair mask. Oh, maybe I'll do that on Sunday with y'all. Alright, well, that's all I got. I'm back kind of. Again, back kind of. But I think I'll be back. Anyway, have a great day. Take care. Bye.